In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills lived an old man named Salim. Salim was known throughout the village for his wisdom and gentle nature. He always wore a simple robe, and his long, white beard flowed like a river down his chest. Every evening, he would sit under the large oak tree in the village square, where children gathered around him to listen to his stories. His tales were like tapestries, woven with lessons and adventures from times long past. One evening, Salim noticed a young boy named Tariq who seemed troubled and distant. Instead of joining the other children, Tariq stood at the edge of the crowd, staring at his feet. Salim beckoned him over and asked gently, "What troubles you, Tariq?" With tears welling up in his eyes, Tariq explained that his family was struggling. The harvest had been poor, and there was barely enough food to eat. Salim listened intently, his eyes full of empathy. After a moment, he smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story." He began to tell a tale about a time when the village faced a terrible drought. The crops withered and hunger loomed. But the villagers came together, each contributing what little they had. They shared their food and worked as one. Through their unity and perseverance, they survived the hard times and emerged stronger. As Salim spoke, Tariq's expression changed. He felt a warmth in his heart and a spark of hope. When Salim finished the story, he looked into Tariq's eyes and said, "We are stronger together than we are alone. Your family is not alone in this struggle. The village will support you." The next day, Salim gathered the villagers and told them about Tariq's family. True to his story, the villagers came together, sharing food, tools, and support. The spirit of unity revived the village, and they managed to make it through the difficult season. Tariq never forgot the lesson Salim had taught him. Years later, when he had grown into a young man, he would tell his own children about the wise old man and the power of community. Salim continued to share his wisdom until his last days, knowing that the seeds of his stories would grow in the hearts of the villagers for generations to come.